everybody, and welcome back to our Satisfactory Let's Play. Update 4 is out, which is pretty exciting. Lots of small quality of life changes, lots of things going on. So, I guess just start right from the top. The biggest thing that's changed is all of our Tier 1 stuff here. Things like our cables now stacked at 200. It seems to be across the board with all our Tier 1 stuff. So, copper sheets, iron sheets, iron rods. Those always stack. The biggest upgrade, or biggest thing here is 500 for our concrete. Makes it so much easier to carry massive amounts of concrete on us. Many less trips back to get more concrete. Makes a huge difference. Saves tons of time. I believe even the steel. Yep, even our steel stacks at 200 now. Both our steel beams and our steel pipes. I don't think anything else stack size has changed. It's just been our Tier 1 parts. These are still 500. Yeah, I think that's about it. So that's the first change. Second change is power. We'll get into power a little later in the episode. I built a battery bank for our power. So if we ever go over our power, we'll have plenty of power in reserve in our battery bank, which I went ahead and expanded our coal power plant. I finished filling out that top level. And then on top of that, I stacked 144 of those battery things up there. So we have 14,400 power. 14,400 megawatts of just stored power to use whenever we need it. Probably actually never going to need it, because we'll get into power a little bit later, right? But we ended off the last episode. We unlocked something here in the map, actually. That's awesome.
The map has been unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, see, we haven't been very far yet. We've only pretty much explored the grasslands. That's about it. A little bit out here in the ocean. And, let's see. Went up here to our cave for the quartz. Been around the grasslands a little bit, and I've begun going out here heading towards oil. Even though we haven't unlocked oil yet. I've just been laying down the infrastructure, I guess, to get a pipeline back here to the base. So, the other something here in the, it was a Caterium tree. It's this thing. Zipline. Takes 5 minutes. We'll actually come back to that one. See what else we got here. Power switch, that also takes 5 minutes. Should have unlocked that a while ago, actually. 3 seconds, we'll do that real quick. 10 stators and 1 hand scanner. Have a hand scanner over here. So, there it is. And yeah, we'll scrap stack. After last episode, I handcrafted a bunch of these. Just filled up my inventory and then just let it auto-craft. Probably have 5 and 5. It only takes 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and get it done out of the way. Do that one too. Takes 3 seconds. Get a lot of these done. I didn't realize we had something you'll have to do. Put some stuff here. Do we have any bacon? No, we don't have any bacon. Alright, we'll be able to get that one right away. Let's see. Power slug's done. Ports. Also takes 5 minutes. And we're getting close to getting plastic, which will let us make circuit boards, which will finally get us the rifle. Looking forward to that. So, okay, Katerian, we'll do this one first. And I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Wow, okay, you gotta love the magic of YouTube. So 5 minutes is up, and we will get our zip line. Make that real quick. We'll get this started. Oh, need to grab some modular frames real quick. Get our Explorer going. We'll let that work while we go check out our power plant. What's it take to make a zip line? Xeno Zapper. I don't have any wire. Apparently I don't have any wire on me. Wow. We'll play with this a little bit later. Alright, so I'm going to head over to our coal factory and I'll show you guys our power storage area. So, see you soon. Okay guys, here we are back at our coal power plant. I went ahead and added 16 more machines on our second level, built out the walls, and then I put our power storage area up here. So, I'll give you a little tour, then I'll kind of explain the new power system. Don't want to get ran over by my truck. I can hear it behind me. Okay, so up here on the second floor, all I did here was add 16 more of these coal power plants, 8 on each side. Brought water up through the walls, all that good stuff. So we just brought us up to 3,600 total power. And here's one of the other cool things about Update 4 is it shows you how much you're currently consuming, your capacity, how much you're producing is here, 3,600. And then your maximum consumption. So if every machine we had was turned on, that's how much we would be using. And now, like I said, I built this giant storage area up top, so we'll go up there. So I built 4 quadrants here with 36 power storage units in each quadrant, and they're all charging at the moment, just using our excess power that we're producing that we're not using, and charging all these batteries. So this one's, each one can store up to 100 megawatts. This one's at 45.1. And now I have all these hooked up charging, so it's going to take 3.5 hours for this one to charge. But the cool thing is over here on the right, if you expand this, it'll show you time to your completed charging all your batteries that you have hooked up, how much you have stored, and how much you're capable of storing. So we have over 3,000 megawatts stored, and we have 14,400 megawatts total storage. And then this is how much we're currently using to charge at the moment, and our current charge percentage. So I love this new power system, although this seems kind of redundant to me. I don't think we'll really need this because of this new system. So we know how much we're producing, we know how much our max consumption is. So as long as our production is always more than our max consumption, we should never have an issue. But instead of me going through all the trouble of building this giant fuel, now that we're at the stage of oil, instead of me going through the trouble of building a giant fuel power plant, we can kind of, I'm hoping this will let me skip that stage and go straight to nuclear. So we can get away with not producing any fuel-based power plants. That would be very nice. So that's the idea. Now I might build a few here or there just to use up some, heavy oil residue or whatever for whenever we're doing stuff. So I might just use a few to use up some fuel or something. But for the most part, I'm going to try to skip the giant power plant and go straight to nuclear. But that's the power storage, and I'm hoping that this power storage will let me do that. So I'm hoping this 14,400 that we have stored up on top of what we're already producing will be enough. And if not, we can always come back and add some more coal if we absolutely have to. But I'm really kind of sick of building these coal power plants. Alright, so the next step is going to go back to the base and unlock oil. So I'll see you guys when we get back there. Okay guys, we're back. Our research is done. Now we can make the Explorer, which is awesome. Let's see, what else do we have in this tree? Radar technology. Could make that. Radio signal scanning. Make that as well. I think this will let us build the radar tower, and this one will actually let us use the hand scanner to find crash sites. Actually wouldn't mind doing that, but not too worried about it at the moment. The next thing I want to unlock though is oil. That's the big one. That'll give us our oil extractors, our refineries, our valves, finally. Plastic and rubber and circuit boards, which we'll need all those to advance. Once we get here, we can get the manufacturer, start building computers and heavy modular frames, that type of thing. So, but before we can even do that, we need to get this. So we just need some steel pipes and some motors. Alright, well I'm hitting this button. Why don't you guys hit that like button for me? Saying what's plugged.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Thanks for that reminder there. Alright, so we can scan for oil now. It's just the normal oil. This isn't the new geyser. That's way later in our tiers. Should be off in that direction. Something that way. Stuff on the beach isn't even showing up. I'm pretty sure there's still some oil over there on the beach, so that's the way we're gonna head. This oil not sure I've ever been to. There is some oil nodes way off over there through another sort of type of different forest over in that direction. But for now, we're just going to go up the beach because that's where I've already started laying the infrastructure. So I'm going to get to work on that, guys, and then when I come back, I'll show you what we got set up and how we're getting it back to the base. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, many hours have passed since I started this video. So we were talking about update 4 stuff. As you can see, I got my little zipline thing here. And there's one more thing in the MAM to unlock from update 4, and that was this power switch. So it takes 5 minutes. We're not going to wait on it or anything, but we'll get it started. And then we need some coupons because there's some stuff in the awesome shop for update 4 as well. The coupons we have in here, 12. I think that's enough to get everything. If not, I could toss in some motors. But let's see here. Organization. All these lights are available. Change the awesome shop too. So you get a description of everything you buy, what it takes to build each thing. Floodlights. Light control panel. Indoor lighting. And that's it. That's all our light stuff. There's a new coffee cup as well. I'm not sure what it takes to unlock that coffee cup, though. I think we have to launch a space elevator for set tier 7 and 8 to unlock the new coffee cup. But for now, we'll get all this. So we have all our lighting now. We have everything that we want, except for the new coffee cup at this point, and statues. So coupons have come rather pointless at this point. Okay, and then I wanted to show you how the zipline works. The main way the zipline works, I set this up here, is you can get up and down pretty easy here. So it grabs a hold, you can slide down, and then if you jump right, oh, missed it. This is easier when the power poles are straight, but oh, come on. Thought you could just jump up and grab it, but doesn't look like it. Tries to grab the pole for some reason. So if I get a slide jump going on, there we go. You can zip all the way up. The poles don't need power either, so the line doesn't have to have power on it for this to work. I don't know, maybe early game this would be alright, but it's really seems kind of pointless to me. Especially with hypertubes. Speaking of hypertubes, so I forgot to show you while I was down there, but I completely enclosed our entire base, right? So I put all of our walls up all the way down to the ground, all the way around our both buildings. You can see that one pretty much. So all the way around we still have our little thing here. I've expanded this edge of the building as well because I've set up an area over there that is going to be our first train station on top of our cement factory. And then that we're going to come down with that and bring it through all these this building up here and then over through here. So anything we bring in from our train station over there, we can pipe over here. And also that's going to be our pipeline for oil as well. And then our oil we're going to get from the beach down there. And you can't see it from here, but I've set up a whole network or a whole platform with pillars and everything that is going to be able to, it's where we're going to get all of our water from over there at the beach as well as all of our oil from down there at the beach. And we'll be able to pipe all that back in here. And then on top of that is where we're going to run our train, or it'll be our first train line. So our first train station will be over here on top of our cement factory. And our second one will be over there by where we're getting oil so that later on when we get bauxite we can bring it in by train. So far so good. I'll go downstairs. I set up a whole downstairs area for our refineries. So this is going to be our oil production area, or plastic, rubber, packaged fuel. Also, hopefully we'll have enough room in here for alumina production later. But if not, there is some room down below this floor yet, so we can get kind of a parcel floor down below this as well if we need to. And then this is where we're going to bring in all of our items. And our item spine is right over here. So if we need to, we can bring stuff in and then run it across the ceiling here and up in to our factory. You can see we have our first oil line. I'm only going to bring in 300 oil at the moment. So we got 300 oil coming in until I get the Mark II pipes, and then we'll gather up all the oil and bring it back with 600. These Mark I pipes can only do 300 per minute. The Mark II, when we unlock them, will do 600. So we'll bring all those back. And then also, I'll show you when we get over there how we can bring all of our water back. So we'll head over there real quick. Since that research is done to MAM, I guess we might as well start another one. Actually, radar technology would be kind of nice. Set up a radar tower. No, I don't have any heavy modular frames, I don't believe. Don't think I do. Yep. And no. Okay. So I guess we won't unlock something else. Now, watch your eyes, guys, because this runs right below this pipe, so I'm going to try to manipulate the camera so that probably looks straight up when we get over there, so it won't look... I'll show you here. It looks like you're going down this pipe, this kind. See what I mean? So I'm going to set the camera like that so it doesn't do that to you guys. This will take us all the way over to where we're going to have our first train station up on top of our current concrete production. And that's where we are at now. So see our tier 1 base here and our tier 2 base over there. And this is going to be our train station platform for our first train station. And then we'll have 2 lines, one going this way, one going that way, and all of our trains will run on the right-hand side. And then the station will unload over into here. Pop down here real quick. Over into here, and then run, same with our oil line. Run down here and then over to our other building. Either building, actually. This runs up right next to our item spine for this building as well, so we can run in anything we bring in, we can run to either building through this thing. And then I was going to show you something else here with the zip line. So oops, if I can get up here. Okay, so see how I have the power ran along the ceiling here? I have it ran all the way down here that way. So we could, you just hold the left mouse button down and it will skip these ceiling units and jump to the next one. Oop, well, it used to. I was able to do this where it just automatically, if you hold the mouse button down, it automatically skipped to the next one. Maybe it doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, okay, it did it that time. Maybe you have to have enough momentum, I'm not really sure. It's slow though. It works, but it's slow. Yeah, so I'm just holding the mouse button down, I'm not letting off, and it's doing this on its own. I don't know why it wasn't doing it like that to begin with. But since we have blade runners, it's actually faster to just run. And I'm going to break my little no slide jumping rule, because that'll just speed us up quite a bit. This is a long run to get down here. You can see I brought this all the way over. I've got a little support thing going on here. I've got another support thing going on this direction. And then you can't see it from underneath us, but I got another one going down to the falls. And then I have pillars set up the whole way. But I'm going to continue slide jumping just because it's so much faster. By the way, I'm going to run all of our oil in the middle here, and then our water can come up the sides. And you see the water over here, so we can bring it up either side. So we can just put water extractors in over here, and then bring it up to here, and then run all of our water back to our base the same way we did our oil here. Get over here past the falls, and you'll be able to see better. So right in here, we can just start running water extractors. 600 line, the Mark II lines will hold 600. So we can just set up 5 water extractors in a line to one pipe, bring it up here, and then run it all the way back on both sides. So we can just bring all the water up that we need. We'll ever need, really. I mean, we can bring massive amounts of water up here. So we can bring all our oil from this area and all our water in this one little junction area. That's why I built this the way I did. And then, like I said, on top we'll run our train lines. Okay, as you can see, I took what's going to be our train line that way because our first train station, our first train station will be back at the base, but our second train station will be here. Because up there on top of there is a bauxite node, so we'll bring it down there to the train station and get it back to the base by train. So I'm going to just delete this and put a ladder in here. Oh yes, I haven't killed anything down here either. Or I think I did kill one thing. All our new lights. Did I even... Yeah, at least I have a weapon on me. Gang it up. Man, how many are there? Phew, a lot of them. Okay. Only reason I even still gather all this stuff is because eventually we will make biomass out of it for fabric. So, yellow power slug up here, we'll grab it. Gotta love those power slugs. And then there's a hard drive right here. Excuse me. Computers. Heavy modular frames that we need. Ooh. Big boy. Can I kill him without dying? That went much better than the last time we fought one of those guys. I care about cables. What's this take? Oh, it's operational. Good deal. Alright, so now oil. There are several oil nodes right here in this area. There, one there. Several of them. So we're going to run over here. Oops. Yeah, why not? We'll go a little bit up in the air. See the pipeline hole. That's straight. Yeah. That's straight. Okay. Now we'll set up our extractor. Pipe over here. It's not exactly straight, but oh well. You can imagine how long it took me to run this pipe this whole way. Run power over there. Now, like I said, we actually want 300 oil per minute, and this only produces 240, so we'll need to put a power shard in there. Set it to 300. 125% gives us 300 oil. Takes 57.2 megawatts. It's quite a bit. Okay, so we have oil pumping up here. Pump. And power for the pump. Okay. That should do us. So while I'm here, I think I'm going to throw some walls in here. That's closed. And then run a pipe. middle. You know what? One high enough, too high. There we go. So are we getting oil? That's the question. No, we're not. Why are we not? Why is that pump not pumping? Plenty of oil down here. I think it might be because I hooked this pump up before I had the pipe hooked up. Maybe. Seating its recommended level, okay. I'll go ahead and put it outside. Normally it gives you a little blue spot to show you where you need the pump. Oh, it does. Right there. Excellent. Actually, back up so I can see it. There we go. I put another pump on, so I better be exceeding it. Did I put the pump on backwards? I think maybe I did. Still says exceeding. I put the pump right where it said to put the pump. That makes no sense. Put it a little lower, I guess. Oh, there we go, anyway. below 20. That's full. We're getting oil. I'm gonna follow this all the way back, guys, and make sure. Okay, guys, it took nearly 20 minutes for our entire pipe network to fill up with oil. I'm just gonna flush this pipe segment here and see if this actually gets up to 300 like it should. That fills up so fast that we can't even know. Okay. But it filled up so fast that I assume we're getting 300 per minute up here. Took a long time. But there we are. So, let's see. I think I'm going to unlock one more thing. Where's our ladder here? Over here. Get one more thing unlocked so that I can set up production for that thing in our next episode. High-speed connectors, I believe, is what it is. Oh, need plastic to unlock it. Okay. So I'm going to set up plastic in our next episode, and rubber, and package fuel. So we'll need to create some empty containers, package fuel, the rest of petroleum coke. I'll probably make petroleum coke just so I can sink it out of the heavy oil residue. And then once we get plastic, I'll unlock this and we'll set up high-speed connectors and what are these things called? AI limiters. Set up high-speed connector and AI limiter production. And circuit boards. So that'll be all we can do before our next unlock in the thing. So I'll get all that done next episode, guys. And until then, I will see you. Have a good day. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like. So see you later and have a good one.